WUTT-TV presents Tie Your Love. Here with your instructions on how to make a tie blanket is your host, Rachel Jost.
Half yards, and it takes like maybe an hour or two depending on how tedious you are with it. What I have here is actually a scrap from a yard, and I took a half of the yard off and made the rest for like a baby shower, so it's for a little baby. And I'm actually going to make this for my dog. It's a Chihuahua, and she loves blankets and she chews on them, and so they're like just fun for her. If you go to Hobby Lobby every 2 weeks, they have fleece, which is fleece fabric. You get 2 pieces, and they have them 50% off, so it can end up being really cheap. You only need pretty much, you just need your 2 fabric or fleece, which your top one is normally a pattern, and the lower one is just kind of a base that goes with it, an index card, and scissors. So the first thing that we're going to do is go ahead and cut off corners, which I already did these 2 corners. The reason why you want to cut part of the corner off is so that it does round off and it doesn't look squarish. So we're going to cut this corner off right here first. And you just put it on the corner and just cut. And you can get like fabric scissors. This is actually just kitchen scissors, and they work fine. The cuts are not always going to be perfect, but it doesn't matter. You can't tell once you tie it. Okay. So that's the first thing you do, is cut the corner off. So next, like when I first learned, I learned from my Nana. She's a quilter, and so she found this on Pinterest and wanted to do it. And she was super specific, and she wanted she wanted me to cut an inch, and so she would have me measure with a ruler and then pin for an inch over each one, and then 2 inches up. Once when you do it with the pins, it takes so much longer, and honestly, you don't have to do it with pins and rulers because it looks the same when you're done anyway. So I just kind of wing the measurements and just kind of like make them all even. So just kind of, and you can use your finger because this is an inch, so just kind of an inch over, and you cut there, and I'm going to do it across, and then about 2 inches up. Once when like the blankets are done, before you give them as a gift, you want to wash it. And the reason why you want to wash it is because it takes out the bunch, like it kind of stretches it out, some of it. So, okay, I'm just going to keep cutting a little bit. We'll cut a few more. And then once we're done cutting, we're going to start tying. Okay. So we're going to go to commercial, and when we get back from commercial, I'm going to show you guys how to tie after we cut.
It seems as if more and more athletes are getting hurt while running. Wouldn't it be nice if there was a quicker way to heal our body parts so we can get back to playing a sport? Well, now there is. Introducing Terrific Tape. With just 1 wrap of Terrific Tape, all your problems will instantly go away. Terrific Tape helps our players get back to 100%.
Hey guys, and welcome back. Okay, so we just finished cutting, and so if you can see, it's very frayed, like it's not like precise or anything like that, but once when you tie it, you can't tell. So there's different ways to make these knots. You can double knot or you can do one knot. On this one, because it's so close, I've just been doing one knot. Sometimes on a bigger one, it's better to double knot, especially after you wash it. And there's also called a square knot, which I've never been able to master, but you can like look it up and it'll be fine. So the thing with when you tie is you want to make sure that the piece on the bottom goes on top, so like how I have it here. And like I said, for this one, I've just been doing one knot. I do, with the corners, go ahead and double knot that just to be safe. So I'm going to double knot that one, and then the rest, this is kind of the quick part. You just make a single knot and pull tight all the way across. And I'm going to go ahead and cut this first piece on the corner so I can show you how it rounds out. So like this piece from the corner is already cut. And I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, double knot that one again. Actually, it's a little long. I'm going to go ahead and triple knot it to make it even. And you can see how it already started kind of to round out. The reason why it rounds out is because like these gradually get shorter, and so it makes it curve. So that's how you do the corner. And we can go back and finish the corner in a minute. But with these, you just continue to tie. So I have a few tie blankets back home that I use all the time. One of them was given to me when I joined my sorority Alpha Chi Omega, and it was a gift from my big, and so our mascot is sock monkeys, and so she gave me a sock monkey tie blanket, and it was actually really cool because she knows how to stitch letter, and so she went in and stitch lettered Alpha Chi Omega on it, so that was like my favorite blanket ever. And then another one that I have was a gift from graduation. It matches my room, which is cheetah print, and then the back is orange for UT Tyler, and so that was like a meaningful gift too. So tie blankets are just something that can actually mean a lot, and it's like made from your heart. So you just finished tying all of these, and like I said, this is kind of the easiest quick part. I have a few more. We're going to go ahead and finish this corner right here and round this out some a little bit. We'll cut a few on the corner. And then we'll go ahead and tie these out and round that corner out. There you go. Okay, so now you can see how it like definitely rounds out at the end of the corner. So I'll go ahead and just tie a few more. Normally when I do this, I just turn on Netflix and sit in front of it and watch a show, and by the time the show's done, this is done also. So. And I would definitely look up the Hobby Lobby sales because they're great. Thank you so much for joining in, and I really recommend this as a gift since Christmas is coming up.